Hey guys, Willie James here from DreamHouse Music. In this video, I'm going to break down the chords for Blessed by Fred Hammond. It's an old school jam that you should know how to play. It's one of my favorite songs. It's in E flat. The chords repeat themselves. The progression is the same. So I'm going to do a quick playthrough and then break it down. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. If you want the MIDI file, click the link in the description box. I have an offer. Pay what you would like, right, to get the MIDI file. If you want the full tutorial, if you're on YouTube, join DreamHouse Unicademy, and so you can get the full tutorial plus the MIDI file and more tutorials. All right, so let's play this song and let's get into it. Let's All right, so that was it. That was the chords. Very simple. So we're in E flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. You should know your diatonic chords at a minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. If you don't know your diatonic chords, I have a PDF with all the diatonic chords in all 12 keys. All right, so click the link in the description to join DreamHouse Academy to get that. Now, it's just one simple groove. All right, so it's 4, 3, 2. Right, we're using the number system. That's the numbers in the E flat scale. 4 is A flat, 3 is G, 2 is F, and you're just going down. Right, 4, 3, 2, oh, and then it goes 7, 3, 6. Okay, 7, 3, 6, flat 5, which is an A. Okay, now over those chords, 4, 3, 2. I think it's done 3 or 4 times, but let's go over it. So on the A flat, the 4, it's simply an A flat major 7th, which is a diatonic chord, right? A flat major 7th. Okay, I see it as a C minor over A flat. So you could play the bass as well with the bass player. And we're gonna invert the top 3 notes to C, E flat, G, put the G on the bottom. So you have a C minor inverted over A flat. That's what it is, right? All together, from A flat, if you name it from A flat, it's an A flat major 7th, okay? So that's what we have. Okay, now over the G, it's basically an E flat over G, but we're doing an E flat sus2, which is an E flat F B flat, and we're going to invert it, put the E flat on top over the G like so. All right, 2 of my favorite gospel chords, this 4 chord and this 3 chord right here, just sweet. You could make a song out of that, but Fred does a jam out of it. 4, 3, and a 2. I'm just doing an A flat sus2 over F. Okay, A flat sus2 is a regular A flat major chord, 1, 3, 5, with a B flat, 1, 2, 5, referencing the A flat scale. A flat is 1, B flat is 2, E flat is 5. That's A flat sus2 over F. So that's it. Right? So you do that 3 times, and then the chord changes. Now, I like to do gospel slurs in my chords. You could do it wherever you want, right? It's up to you. But like, for instance, on the 4, the A flat with the C minor, I slide into the G from the G flat. It's really quick. Practice with 1 finger first, then with your with the whole chord, basically. So you can do little nuances like this. And when you're on the F, I heard a little bit of bouncing from the guitar and the keyboardist. I didn't do exactly what they were doing, but it's something like, right? So ba ba 1 2 3 4 ba ba 1 2 3 4 ba 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 ba. That's pretty much it, right? You could also play around with the chords. You could do bigger chords, right? So in my left hand, I've done now A flat and G, and I'm doing a C minor chord in root position in my right hand. Now on this G, you could also do a B flat over G, which is a G minor 7th, as opposed to the E flat sus2. G minor 7th works as well, right? With that same A flat sus2 over F and E flat. Okay, like this. So notice in that B flat chord over the G, I'm sliding into that D in the middle of the B flat chord. Alright, you can do something like that. Alright, so basically I'm attacking the A flat here, right, from the G. Alright, so I'm using basically the A flat major 7th, which is the 1, the 7 and the 1 and the 5, right? Remember, A flat major 7th is this. So I'm using these two notes, well, and the E flat as well, right? But I'm doing this shape. So okay, now the turnaround, 7 3 6, right? So 7 is a altered dominant chord, so it's a D dominant. It's a 9, D9 with a flat 5. So D9 flat 5, this is how I would name it. Some jazz people say sharp 11, D9 sharp 11, right? So a dominant chord is a major triad with the flat 7 C. D to E is 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 is E. And then this funny note here, A flat, is basically a flat 5 or sharp 11. 11 is G, so it's either a G sharp or A flat. So this chord here, very nice chord. Okay? And I walk into that A flat from the F. Right? Ba ba ba.